Hey everyone, in this session let's understand how to handle the execution of promises in parallel mode. In the previous session we saw if we have promises which are dependent on each other, if we need to run them by creating a promise chain, then how to handle such a scenario by using async and await, we already saw in the previous session. Now we might also have cases where we have promises which are not dependent on each other. Like in this case, I have two functions which are returning promises. Function get posts and another is function get comments. Both of them are independent. So when I am running get posts, at the same time I can also run get comments. So if this is a scenario, how to handle it? Now let's see what happens if we try to run them in the similar fashion that we saw in the previous case. So let's quickly create an async function. Let's call it as get posts and comments. It does not need any parameters, so over here what I will do is simply add await and get posts, and after that I will do await get comments, and at the end we can quickly do a log and let's call it as process complete. Okay, and also let me quickly call the get posts and comments. Okay, let's quickly run this program. Now we see in the beginning it waited for posts to fetch. Once it is done, it started executing comments or comments fetch, the second function, but it was not required to wait for this function to execute because they are not dependent on each other, but it was still waiting for get post to complete.
Hey there! If you're finding this video helpful, you'll love our full online course on JavaScript with node.js. It goes even more in depth and covers everything you need to know. Check out the link in the description to enroll and take your skills to the next level.
And that is because of the way we are writing it. Await get posts, it will wait. Once this is complete, then it will go to the next line. Now you will say, can we have multiple async functions to handle this scenario? Like in the first one we will do get post, in the second one we'll do get comments. Can this work? Yes, this can work because await will only wait inside the scope of a particular async function. So yes, it can go ahead and execute the second function, and then get comments can parallelly start executing with along with get posts. But this is not a very good way of programming here, because imagine we have 10 promises to execute as part of a program, and those 10 promises are not dependent on each other in any way. So to execute all those, we shouldn't need to create 10 different async functions. There should be some way where we can club them together inside one async function and execute. And yes, there is a way. And to do that, all we need to do is simply use promise dot all. So we already have a method called as promise dot all. It accepts an array of promises. Whatever promises we want to execute, all we need to do is just provide the array of them. So first one is get post, comma, second one is get comments. So whatever promises or whatever functions which are returning promises we provide here, those will begin executing at the same moment parallelly. And all we need to do is just add await over here. So what it will do is, when the execution of this particular async function starts, it will begin executing all the promises, and once the execution is complete, then it will go ahead and execute the rest of the program from this particular async function. Okay, so now when we rerun this code, we can see the posts and comments, both of them kind of instantly or simultaneously executed and returned the result. And at then we can see process complete. This is the way we can run the promises in parallel mode, which can save us a lot of time during executing multiple promises which are independent of each other. If you have any questions, let me know.
Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into JavaScript with Node.js, don't forget to explore our complete online course. Click the link in the description to get started today. Plus, subscribing to our channel ensures you won't miss out on more valuable content in the future. See you in the class.